Good morning, welcome to my channel. This morning we're going to be sowing some sweet pea. So if you're new to gardening or you're looking for some hints and tips in sowing sweet peas, do please watch to the very end to make sure you get all of those. As ever, if you get some value from a video, please do hit that like and that subscribe button because it really helps. Now, let's get going. So the first step is to look at what we have in the way of equipment. So this is my setup for this morning. I've obviously prepared for this video. First thing are these. Now, they're not tadpoles, they're actually the sweet pea seeds. There's lots of questions online about whether or not to soak them. I soak mine most of the time. If I get nice and close, you can see some of those are starting to split. That means they're beginning to open and to germinate, which is exactly what you want to see. And that will simply mean that they will grow quicker. Now, don't worry if you haven't soaked your sweet pea seeds. I don't think it's essential. I didn't do it last year and I had no ill effects. I simply hadn't got the time last year. It just makes them grow faster. And it's true actually for lots of different types of seeds. So if that's useful, there's a good tip number one. Now, in terms of how I'm going to grow sweet peas, it is right now January. It's the middle of January. It's still very cold where I live in Yorkshire. So it's too cold to just have these outside, obviously. So what am I going to do? I have my seeds inside this time of year. And what I've done here, I can show you, take this right apart. Inside, they're going to sit on a piece of plastic on the floor in a greenhouse. That's not in a greenhouse, in a conservatory. And then they have some cardboard under there to protect the tray from the coolness of the floor. And I have this tray. This tray is to protect the floor from any water going through. There's no holes in this because seed trays have holes in the bottom for drainage, so I don't want that, which means you have to watch to make sure no water pools. I have the pot I'm going to sow the seeds into inside a seed tray for convenience, but also because the seed trays fit these perfectly, which are little tiny mini greenhouses with plastic lids that go on top of the seed trays. So I build it together so that the actual airspace in there should be nice and warm without having to heat these in particular because they don't really like it. It's not necessary, and this should be enough. So that's how I start my seeds and the equipment I use. In terms of soil, I live in the UK. This is the common variety and brand. It's basically a seed soil. A seed soil simply means a soil that is very, very fine. This is a peat-free soil, of course. If you look here, you can see that most of that soil there is sand. So it's super, super fine. So the drain is really, really good, and that is great to start seeds off with. When they get bigger, we'll pop them onto something else, but for now, that's what they look like. Now, first thing to do is to drain the water out of the pots and get the seeds out. And again, look, here's a great example. You can see the seed is split, and that's germination beginning. Now, what I then do is I'm going to put all the seeds into the pots, probably 3 seeds to a pot. That's absolutely fine. So this is what I meant. Here you can see 3 seeds into the on the top of the pot. And all you need to do now is just push them in about ½ an inch and cover them up. And that's it. I've done that with all the other pots here. The last thing I'm going to do then is cover them over with the protectors. I'm going to take them inside, water them, and leave them in a sunny spot. Job done for today. So that's it, all done. That's my how to sow sweet pea video. If you've got any questions, please do put them in the comment section below. I'll reply to you. I look forward to seeing your own sweet peas on posts in the future. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.